when white opens the game with the king pawn. If black is looking for a solid, challenging defense, a good reply is c6, turning the game into the caro kann, an opening which has been employed by several world champions and their grandmaster colleagues. This move prepares to confront white's central pawn with d5. Opening the game with c6 does not significantly help black's development, so white may focus on rapid development and try to build an initiative against black's solid setup. Since black is not directly challenging white's center for the moment, a sensible response is to grab more space in the center with d4. When black is ready to fight against white's center with d5, grabbing space in the center while challenging white's e4 pawn. White has a variety of choices, but we'll begin our exploration of the caro kann with one of white's most challenging, as well as natural responses, e5. White grabs space, clamping down on the f6 and d6 squares, restricting black's kingside knight and bishop from using these natural squares for development. An ambitious option to explore is c5, spending a second tempo on the c-pawn in order to attack the d4 pawn. Unlike the French defense, a similar opening in which black plays e6 on the first move to prepare d5. In the caro kann, black's light-squared bishop is not blocked by a pawn, so black's most popular choice is to play bishop f5, activating the light-squared bishop before preparing to close the center with e6. We're going to introduce some interesting ideas explored by grandmasters, but when you're starting out with the caro kann, you may see a move such as bishop d3. This is not a particularly ambitious choice, but it is seen at amateur level from time to time. Since the caro kann often builds a light-squared pawn structure in the center, somewhat restricting the prospects of black's light-squared bishop, black shouldn't mind exchanging the bishops with bishop takes d3, queen takes d3. If black wants to simplify the game, then queen a5 check, intending to offer an exchange of queens with queen a6 is a reasonable path to explore. But another solid choice is to simply play e6. Black's idea is to strike against white's center with moves such as c5 and knight c6, when black shouldn't face any serious problems out of the opening. Offering an exchange of light-squared bishops is not a challenging option at this moment, so a more popular way to develop is knight f3, focusing on kingside development while supporting the center. Now that the light-squared bishop has entered the action, black can solidify the center with e6. The e6 pawn supports d5, while revealing the dark-squared bishop, preparing the pawn break c5. A popular choice for white is to continue with bishop e2. This modest-looking move is known as the short variation, named after Grandmaster Nigel Short. Although this may not look like a particularly ambitious choice, black should not underestimate this variation, as several creative attacking grandmasters have played this system as white. One option to consider